Alrighty, let's do this thing.
All right, what's going on?
Nothing.
Right on the sit.
All right, back to defend his balls.
Boobs. You're killing me, Smalls.
Welcome to lunch, Chuck and Lies.
For your viewing and listening pleasure.
They can't read at all.
I don't know how easy it is to discern between that.
Welcome to lunch, Chuck and Lies.
Where the hell are they coming up with this crap?
Where nobody knows what the hell is going on.
But the time sink is real.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm doing nothing but standing on the line. You know, I should be doing something.
I stand around for hours at a time.
Oh, God, I can't tell you how many hours a day I'm just standing on the line. I'm doing nothing but standing on the line.
Yeah.
You're all using some kind of jargon that me no understand. Have to gently blow a ball.
Into a warm, fuzzy hole.
That's right.
Yeah.
Welcome to lunch, Chuck and Lies.
For your viewing and listening pleasure.
They can't read at all.
I don't know how easy it is to discern between that.
Welcome to lunch, Chuck and Lies.
Where the hell are they coming up with this crap?
Where nobody knows what the hell is going on.
Yeah. I blame last.
It's all Laz's fault.
That's right, it's all my fault. Greetings, everybody. Welcome to today's show. This is Laz.
This is Jack. Welcome to another show of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news right here inside Shroud Avatar 5 days a week for the past 3+ years. Who'd have thunk? Welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Monday. That's right. It's another Monday. July 23rd,
Greetings, Victor Vaughn.
2018. Right here inside Shroud Avatar. Yes, it is Monday.
It's Monday after a long double XP weekend where I didn't log in at all.
I
Even
got...
though I was at home.
I shouldn't say zero. I did a little
I got
bit
another
of
million experience. What am I going to do with that?
I don't know. You've got all the skills
one
already,
active
don't
skill?
you?
I've got nearly everything. You know that.
I know.
Yeah. But yeah, and I will say that
ever seen.
my weekend freed up, and I did pretty much nothing. I watched a lot of
Yeah.
Stargate SG-1.
Skeggy Media, thank you very much. And Skeggy, yeah, you're subject of today's tweet as well. Congrats. I saw the retweet. He's got the final piece together. He got his
visa.
That's right.
He's got hotel, he's got ticket, he's got everything he needs to come to SodaCon.
That's right.
I would go for a MasterCard, not a Visa.
That was my joke. I prefer MasterCard. But yes, he's got his traveling orders.
It doesn't have as many worldwide outages as MasterCard.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Hey, I don't know if you know that MasterCard network failed the other day.
No, I did not. As bad as Amazon did on Prime Day.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, also like in June, the Visa card network failed, but yeah.
No, I was not aware of that.
Yeah, last week or so, MasterCard suffered an outage around the world.
Around the world. Are we going boobies today? Did I get everybody started last night? Did I send those to you?
Which ones?
Oh, no. If I sent them to you, you'd remember them.
So no, you did not. You did not send it out.
Okay. Yeah, we can't show it here. I'll share it again after the show. Shroud got them last night. It was,
Okay. you got some titties from Laz?
Oh,
oh,
man titties.
Man titties? Yeah, I don't need man titties.
moobs.
Yeah, I don't need moobs. I got my own moobs to play with. And please don't play with my moobs.
Things that make you go, that's right.
Please don't.
Hairy boobs.
No, don't play with my moobs. No.
I know, Akandas. It's Monday, you know, it's
Hey,
off to a slow start here.
Hey, my lot did make it onto the telethon.
Yes, let's start off with that.
Funny.
Let's go back to that and cue that up real quick, just for giggles and grins. Let's get that up here.
Hold on. Copy link. Paste and go. Web pages. Okay, ready whenever you are, I hope.
All right. Of course.
Don't forget about Discord this time.
Actually, we should really move this forward about a minute, but
to 3:34.
that would probably be better.
43.
But no, let's just go wherever it is.
Damn it! I already moved it. I'm at 3:33 and 59.
Okay, then hang on a second.
And I cannot click that button.
Where's the coordinator?
There is none. So let me know when you have slid the bar to 3:39.
No, I'm just
3:33:59.
3:33.
59.
59. Oops, no, that wasn't right.
In lovely Austin, Texas.
He's skewing over the bridge, about to drop in front of the Lord of the Manor house, the Twin Spire.
That's around the house, which I think is cool.
I'll show one.
Okay, 59.
Yeah, it's not. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, hit play.
Actually, it's funny. You're
Say in the
covering.
back.
No, you can't.
Well, there's the Laz and Jack show. Doesn't Laz just have like a couch in his front yard? It's like Sanford and Son out there.
They wanted to spruce it up, so we started decorating also. We're not picking on you, Les, but then we kind of ended up with kind of the exact same thing that we had before. And they spelled out a bunch of stuff in salami. I'm not even sure if it's safe for camera.
Yeah, you can.
There are services. There's like cheese writing services. You can hire people. I don't know.
Wolfdom Shop on Shroud Marketplace.
There's all kind of services for people to come decorate. I'm sorry, I'm a little lost. I should know where my
If you want to spell something out, please get the letters and the runic letters and numbers instead.
Did I not pay my taxes?
Yes, please.
So I had a whole tavern here with like a poker room.
Missing a lot.
Is it in?
Yeah.
Is it in?
I went ahead and hit
That's
pause
whatever.
because they've already mentioned the Laz and Jack.
don't
And the
pay
comparison to
taxes.
the Sanford and Sons a lot.
Yes. So anyway, they were doing the Deco deep dive, and they were talking about lots, and then all of a sudden Star walks in, and the next thing I know, they're talking about Laz and Jack's lot, and apparently Dark Star hasn't been out in a while, because I think he was really referring to the old setup where we really just had a
Everything
couch
on the lot.
Wherever
That's
the
right.
Pretty similar.
is on the right.
Yeah.
It really is. I mean, the walled section is. I mean, other than the cheese sign writing, which was purchased from Wolfdom Shop on
That's right.
Shroud Marketplace.
I love how it turned into an infomercial. Decorating services and cheesy writing, and of course, yes, our big salami NBNN right here.
But you know what? Tell me a TV show that doesn't have their logo all over the place.
That's right.
That's right. You got to have your logo all over the place. And unfortunately, Serafina's request use the runic letters the NBNN would be that big. I mean,
They're
as
right
you can see,
behind us.
you
I
can
have
see it
advertising
up on the wall. Yeah,
I have advertising on the wall behind us. That's right.
yeah.
Actually says I love this shit in runic up on the
Yeah,
wall.
so
and,
that's right there. I have no idea what it says over on the left hand side.
your ad.
Is that rent me?
Well, no, it says your ad. Oh, it doesn't say rent.
Oh, it says your ad.
Yeah, for rent. And that's right. We'll put your ad right up there in the background. And
Yeah. See, if you didn't know that was there, would you have noticed it?
well,
Yeah.
I really wonder how many people noticed when I changed the clock. That's what I really wonder.
What clock?
Yeah, what
Well,
clock?
the one between the two garlands.
Yeah, like every other week or so, I go and there's a bunch of other clocks on the wall down there, and I just take one and rotate them out, just for giggles and grins to see if anybody's paying attention. So,
Well, the answer is no.
no, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Unless you
Schroeder's
make
answer
a
was
drastic-
what clock?
What clock?
What clock?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yes. Yeah, but the fact that the lot made it onto the set or onto the discussion,
The deep dive discussion.
if you really think that this lot right now makes it look like Sanford and Sons, this portion of the lot, don't look at the farming area is not part of that.
Yeah, don't
conversation.
judge all the rest of that crap behind the wall. Don't look behind the curtain. Yeah, all
Or
the
you'll see-
barrels
you'll
of
see the-
beer stacked behind the wall, the dirty hot tub back there.
Yep. Well, I mean that's to add the smoke effect
I know.
for
Yeah.
the Virtue banner.
The things we
So-
got to do to get special effects. That's right. In
I
order to
know.
get that smoke behind that banner there.
Yeah, that's right. And then after that, I mean, the fact that I've got probably a gajillion chests that I'm going to use to sort all of my stuff.
Who's back there jumping up from behind the wall?
I don't know.
Only and not in
Yeah, one of them
And-
trying
and-
to peek over the
and-
wall type.
And today we're gonna have 3 bards.
Oh yeah, I was
playing
gonna
stuff.
say it's one of
Let's
them
do it.
days here on the set.
Three bards playing 3 completely different songs. We've got one playing some Metallica, one playing I don't know.
All right,
Sounds
guys.
good. All right, here we go.
1, 2, 3, go.
Sounds excellent. Here,
Yes.
Let me get on the piano.
Remember when we wanted to showcase music around here and we couldn't get a single person to show up? You know.
And we had to play. Oh, now we're up to. I love the fact that
mode and not in multi-mode.
we've also got some
I didn't even
stones.
notice it.
You're all killing me. Killing me, I tell you.
But yes, on Friday was the telethon, and there was an extra special announcement about episode 2.
Yeah.
Episode two. And they showcased the Don't Lawyer Me Bro. This is not going to be the final map of the new lands that are added with the Serpent land. And that landmass was pretty epically huge, right?
Well, you know, what gets me is, you know, they've teased us, and we've pointed this out in the past with the benefactor table, you know, and there's a map of the world in the benefactor table, and I don't see where this fits in.
No, it doesn't. It's a change, and the funny part is that that's the island of the landmass for episode 2 that they're teasing right now is smaller than the Hidden Vale. Did you notice that?
God.
Well, I knew episode 2 was supposed to be mostly water, according to the initial plan. So there wasn't going to be a lot of land mass, and that's something that I had already anticipated.
So that means that they've got to bring all of the sailing and fishing and all of that, and they're going to make that better. Is that what you're saying?
Have to learn to swim.
Well, Econdas, 50 overland POTs, I don't think is actually right. They're selling
like
50 reservations. They've got 100 plus move your town reservations. So I don't know what the story
that would be
is.
100 overland POTs on the new lands. So they're slotted for 100 overland POTs right now. 50 brand new and 50 moving from.
No, 150.
Well, the other ones.
There's 50 move your overland from episode 1 over to episode 2, and there's 50 move your underground nested towns. Let's go look at that real quick. We can. That's under
game
what?
Services.
Game services.
NBNN, the most up-to-date news.
The only news. Okay, so we have the episode 2 player-owned town with overland access. That is the brand new $500 one.
That's 50.
The episode 2 player-owned town overland transfer. So
that's
then the
50.
There's 50 of those. So it is currently 150. Episode 2 player-owned town overland upgrade reservation. So 150. 150 planned POTs on the overworld map. And the great thing about this is we can actually see how many have been purchased. So 16 of the brand new towns have been reserved. Remember that is not the final purchase price. So 16 of those. Then out of the player-owned transfer, there's no banner saying that anything has been purchased.
None
there.
of those have been purchased.
And then
15 of the upgrades have been purchased.
Yes. So far there is 31 towns planned for episode 2 to be on the overworld map. And then I believe there's an unlimited number of
guess what?
nested
It's
towns.
raining.
That's right. You want a nested town. Nested towns are not attacked.
Yes. Why are we mooing? Oh, it's my birthday. Stop wasting time by redoing Friday's show. Caffeine, it's your birthday?
It's Caffeine's birthday.
Are you going to line up for the spankings? Because the Deco Divas are the ones that really want to do that. So yes. Do you have happy birthday?
I've got it. What about Spiff?
Of course I got it.
Okay. Well, let us know when y'all are ready to cue that up. But yes, so the great thing is they were able to up the amount raised for the telethons if you contributed $5 new money to the telethons and managed to raise over the $80,000 that they were looking for. So
yeah, when is
what was that final number?
Huh?
What was that final number?
I don't know. I was out at my brother's farm, and I was listening to the show as much as I could up until I lost my cell phone signal. So yes, I did lose cell phone signal going to my brother's farm. Yay! It tells you what kind of quality place he lives in. Where I don't know.
Out at the pond. Yes, it's raining.
It's
the
raining in
afternoon
Florida?
thunderstorms. That's right.
Okay, so which means Laz is going to be singing "Happy Birthday" by himself because he wants the additional rain sound effects.
Live stream part 2. Here it is. Hey, 80K. Big 80K.
I already said that it hit 80, but I think it was somewhere around 87 or something like that. So not quite the 90K with the Lord British sword and halberd that they added.
Well, they were barely at 80 when they ended, so I saw that they announced 80 right afterwards to get the telescope.
So Caffeine's asking about numbers. So the live stream part 2 did bring in a little over $30,000.
Yes,
I think.
Eagle,
Yeah.
thank you, my friend. One of our best supporters, if not
What? Yeah, dude, Eagle. I
our
love
most
you.
frequent
Yeah,
supporter. That's
yeah,
right. Big
yeah.
love out there. Big love for Eagle. Thank you, sir. Don't forget,
And don't forget
YouTube. That's right.
Yeah.
And Jack takes cryptocurrency. There it is. Happy birthday! Yay!
That's not the happy birthday song I wanted. Or
So
is
you
it?
want the Ramones version?
That would be awesome. What's the traditional happy birthday song? Because there is no copyright on that. So how do you pay me, Caffeine? How do you pay me in crypto? So on my stream, let's just do donate. And then you can click on the streamlabs.com/Cynicist, and that is where you can actually go to the side that says donate crypto instead of donate money. And
That's
donate
currency
crypto.
for the deep state.
And then you can choose the cryptocurrency from Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, or Bitcoin Cash, and you can make a donation that way.
Very cool.
Deep state.
Yes. So
That's
where
right.
you
We gotta fund those
And-
$1,000 hammers somehow.
What $1,000 hammers?
Oh, you don't hear
Don't mention
Scrota in the
$5,000
background.
toilet seats.
Scrota's saying, "You're funding the deep state, man. You're funding the deep
Well,
state."
I'm just
I want to fund the next gold-plated. I just want to help Jack launder his money. Yes, please.
millions.
I wanted to help fund someone's next gold-plated toilet. So yeah,
There you go.
yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, so we do have that that live stream did go out on Friday. It was, the episode 2 launch. They predicted when it would actually launch, and this is where you have to remember.
all right, spit it
that
out. You
have to
just
remember
don't believe it.
the Kickstarter.
You can't wrap
is
your
gonna-
head around it.
No.
When did
the
they say?
The Kickstarter initially announced the game would be ready in 2014 and launch in 2014. So I'm taking the same stance because they did say that episode 2 will probably launch next year.
At the end of the year?
Next year.
I mean, it shouldn't be too fast.
So yeah, right now that gives 12, about 16-month window, something like that. Now, of course, they initially anticipated a 12 to 18-month turnaround between episodes originally.
Well, I thought it was 18 months between.
I thought it was 12 to
the,
18 in the original
18 months.
forecast.
Yeah, the original forecast was every 18 months. I thought it was a new episode. So 2, 3, 4, and 5 would be every 18 months. After. Because 12 months seemed like way too quickly, and so that would give them 6 months to really focus on fixing the most current episode, then start working on next episode and do a little bit of both.
Indeed.
Supposedly they're feeling really positive about their current levels. Scrota, how are you flying with the umbrella? Is List around and he buffed you?
Mary Poppins.
Because he pulled the biggest Mary Poppins across the stream.
You know, and I didn't have that up for anybody to see that. I was
What happened?
Well, the jump from like my back right corner, so that would be over here across, yeah. And Draugr redoing the quest system is going to take a ton of time. Because they have to reprogram everything, re-input all of that data for all of the quests, and so I don't see how they're going to be able to do that, considering if we actually look at what originally happened with the world map, the overworld map, Novia, has been redone, I think, 6 times.
It's had a few redos.
6 times.
Not completely.
Yes.
Actually, it has. I got fresh gold going over to Adoris this morning.
No. Spiff, you didn't catch what I said. Yeah. But yeah. So, but like the overall redesign, I mean, with them has been done, I think, 6 times, because you have to remember that's him going back, redoing the entire portions of the map and trying to add things, move things, and change things up, including like vegetation. We're gonna replace all the trees on the overworld map. We're going to change the trees. We're going to add passes that weren't there before. We're going to
areas where you can see what brush they used.
Yeah.
Bug.
And the episode 2 will feature Lord British's castle. Remember, the one in Brittany is Arabella's castle, even though that is his queen, and no one seems to know who Lord British is. Lore. Yes.
Yes, is there, as the famous complaint is, you don't need to know my name. My name is no concern to you.
Yeah, they still need to go through, get all the NPC names, get some randomized NPC dialogue, so that way everybody's not using the exact same boilerplate. But you act like boilerplate messages have never been in a massive game. Otherwise, you would never have memes about, I used to be an adventurer like you until I took an arrow to a knee from every single guard.
NPC going to say, "My, you have a big nose."
Yeah.
Yes. NPCs definitely leave a little something to be desired. Although, you know, patterns help a little bit, but, yeah.
Hey, I used to be an adventurer like you until I took an arrow to the knee.
Yep. Anyway, we gonna get around to Friday's update anytime today, or nah?
I mean, it's I've never heard of update of the Avatar number 289.
Is that what it's called? I thought it was Avatar's update, because updated of the Avatar was
too long.
Too long, yeah.
That's the one I got on my phone that told me they're going to redo Solus Bridge.
Yes.
Oh!
Speaking of redoing
Obsidian
the
Trials and episode 2.
Speaking of redo.
Yeah. And speaking of redo, Solus Bridge is being reworked. As part of our Q3 efforts to improve the new user experience, they're separating the tutorials from story spaces in the 3 starting areas: Solus Bridge, Highvale, and Blood River. They will be building a new focused tutorial space that the Oracle sends you to from the confirmatory on the Isle of Storm that walks you through the game basics in a gated fashion. I.e., you cannot advance to the next room until you prove you can swing a sword. Once you complete all the tutorials, you will return to the Isle of Storms and then resume your journey through the lunar rift to one of the 3 starting areas. I like this idea.
Yeah,
Wasn't
get you
that something that
500 gold
we've
and
suggested way back?
I have no idea. I've never heard
I don't
anybody
think,
make
we've ever heard
suggestions
that
for
before.
the first time user experience. And how to use a spell off your combat bar, how to mess with your
How
non-combat.
to put something
Yeah.
on your combat
Oh
bar.
yeah. How to
What a
accidentally not
combat
right click
bar
on something.
is, yeah,
And
that helps.
as well as
fireball at the same time.
exactly. Those areas are being polished to be more focused and tighter in the direction. They are also removing the tutorial elements and having them be almost entirely focused on story. In the case of Solace Bridge, that means rebuilding it, which they are excited to show you the progress on this week's update. And this is all done by the Energy Vortex List Rostov. And remember, these are super early pictures. And yay, they look like not like the Solace Bridge that's on fire. Yay.
Hey, List, I'll come out there and play while the noobs jump around.
You should be able to delete your character on the QA system or open up one of your other character slots and go test it out. Possibly. To go check out some of that progress. Maybe.
Possibly.
Quite possibly. Then the making of the Obsidian Trials. Remember, the Obsidian Trials is going to make its way to the overworld map, and that's going to be over by that pass,
over there.
Nightshade Pass that goes to Hilt Fortress. The early version had no interest, which means that you had to be teleported in. That was last release. And in release 56, they have the first playable version with multiple features. There's an entrance on the Novia overworld map to the east of Nightshade Pass. And
Really?
play sessions run every 10 minutes with 1 minute of prep time between matches.
So
And
is that
during the
what
match,
we're going to start seeing in...
we're going to start seeing something.
Well,
during-
the entrance to the Lost Vale is east of Nightshade Pass.
Well,
so
this
what
is
are we
what-
going to have, a meadow full of magical teleporters now?
No.
east of Nightshade
This
Pass?
is a persistent one, but you're in the waiting room for for after you die, you're teleported to the waiting room, and then after you while the match is going on, you can't jump back into the fight.
I understand that, but here's Hilt. East of Nightshade Pass is Brittany, and they seem to be putting all these on this side of.
Oh yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? They're
Well,
all going in this one area. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, that is where the
It makes no sense to actually put it.
walls are the weakest.
It makes no sense to actually put it on the west side where Resolute is, because
Where-
that's more of a newbie area.
People would have to travel. Yeah.
Eh,
Let's just take
Yeah.
all the rest of the
Hey.
towns that aren't already around central Brittany, and let's just move them all there. Why don't we do that?
Yeah, that'd be cool. Hey, they could put it
Hey.
over where my town was, which is closer to you, and that would have probably been a little nicer because there's a lack of.
And that's
things.
YEW.
Are you sure about that?
Well, I didn't want them thinking that it was closer to me. It was closer to you.
closer.
Yeah.
So, inside the Obsidian Trials, during the match, there is going to be a poisonous boundary that deals extraordinary amounts of damage rapidly and reduces the amount of the playable area. So this is a game feature borrowed liberally from what's that game that I haven't played in a while? Wait, hold on. Steam. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, as well as Fortnite, if you're familiar with playing those, where you do have the shrinking play area over time to try to force everybody to get closer. Yes, and it is going to be the Soda Royale. there is a lobby area where players go when they die during a match and prepare for new matches and replenish supplies from a merchant. The lobby is where you can also spend the currencies you earned from playing in the Obsidian Trials. Remember, there are going to be 2 types of coins, or one's going to be a medallion. The other one is a coin. The coin is tradable. The medallions are not. Making any kill during a match will earn you the Obsidian Skull coins, which can be spent on consumables like unique potions and unique teleport scrolls.
You know, they kill us at every turn. You know,
yeah. I mean, you know what? What's the point of being an alchemist? I mean,
you know,
seriously.
Right now, let me just jump real quick here. There's another topic on the forum for PvP incentivization. Okay, now
do you have a link for it?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Let's drop this real quick because, yeah, I could argue the exact opposite. I think it is.
Hold on, I'm bringing it up. It up.
Let's bring this up real quick while we're on that.
PvP incentivization.
Incentivization.
Brand new word for everybody.
Yes.
It's. Do you think this would help make PvP happen more?
Hi, everybody. Hi, Dr. Nick.
If it's done correctly.
Okay, but his suggestion is to make people flagged as PvP not lose experience when dying because of the environment. So basically, if you're, when you die in the environment, you lose, Now, my thought on this, which I don't understand why a PvP flag person wouldn't lose experience out in the environment to incentivize it. I mean, 1. And 2, I don't understand why PvPers don't lose experience when they die during PvP. Reward and gain, I keep hearing this. Well, you know what? Listen, you want to risk and reward? You know what? Let's see PvPers, they get a bonus for flagging PvP. Well, I'd like to see them lose on death as well if they're going to get a bonus for it, Screw me. But anyway.
You are absolutely correct in that, and I agree with you that PvP's death should result in some XP loss.
You're giving them a bonus to flag. I don't understand why, dying in that situation is any different from dying in any other situation.
You should also gain XP from killing another player.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes, exploit it.
You know what? Anything is actually open to exploit if you do it. I mean, it's like I can sit there and find a party that will let me leech off of them, which means that
do that all the time.
Which is
on the board. Let me play music. I'll stand here and soak
it's the
up
same
all
way
your
that
experience.
I could probably
find
someone.
Exploit.
Yeah, I said it's not.
Yeah,
it's not also.
Yeah, so that isn't an exploit per se.
We take Laz with us all the time when we go out.
Exactly. I mean, whenever you take Laz with you anywhere, you're pretty much guaranteed to be assisting him leeching in anything.
They just want to see my spider get in their way while they're trying to loot.
Yeah, and Drakir's actually
down the corridor, the damn spider's blocking you.
Yeah, Drakir actually does have a point that after you kill someone, that person cannot grant you experience from killing them for, say, 30 minutes to prevent someone like just spawn killing someone over and over again. I say
absolutely.
5 or 10 minutes would be, I think, a little bit better.
Actually, I would say the longer a person has gone without being killed, the more experience points they're worth, and make it a bounty system, sort of. Guy who's a top player who's got 300 kills and hasn't been killed in 2 weeks is going to be worth a couple more points than the other guys.
Oh, yeah, that would be awesome.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Sater's digging what I'm talking about there. Absolutely. Yeah. But you're gonna give those players incentive to flag. There's got to be some kind of pain to go with it, and I don't see it anywhere. All
No,
they get is pluses for flagging.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, other than the minor loot loss,
which is next to nothing these days.
Yeah, yeah, it really is,
especially in that situation. Anyway,
for me, it is.
Yep, and then you also have to bring in some sort of faction system as well, some sort of good evil thing, and I really think the game's already set up for 4 different factions with the way that they've done the virtue chaos. Then you also have your order, like extreme order, as well as some sort of chaotic element as well. Some do what you want, do whatever you want, as long as it makes you feel good.
Yeah, I want that little girl who was in there next to the pedestal where you're getting your book put together to come out and go after you.
Wait, are you trying to say that you spend way too much time in Artifice in a few of those rooms? Is that what you're saying, Spiff?
Spends a lot of time in those rooms, apparently.
A lot of times. Are you the one inside the cage, or are you outside the cage?
No comment.
No comment. Yeah, no comment.
Okay. But yeah, let's see. Where were we at?
Sky
before
Navy.
this girl?
The final touches.
Yeah. Gotta go find that. Gotta go find that again. Gotta go find that tab. But the Sky Navy automaton, the cylinder automaton, is finally going to be making it in.
Finally.
Into release 56.
Yes, and I do have to correct myself here. The crossbow has been in.
Okay.
So the crossbow is in.
You have to remember, I haven't gone to the bank and clicked on claim rewards in 3 months, so I've got lots of rewards waiting for me.
Yeah, you're behind the times, Jack.
A pretty cute little.
So, Mom,
droid.
the funny thing is, previously, Laz in other lives and other personalities was big on PvP.
Yes.
So, but inside of Shroud, he is not. So, yes, and the cylinder automaton pet does have training wheels.
I think it's awfully cute. I can't actually wait to see one and
running around
one
behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, most people.
If it's gonna beep and make incessant noise.
But most people know me for my famous blimp advertising as I'm running around town.
Yes. And then after that, you do have the live stream update where they only say that they raised 80K.
80,000. That's right.
It was more than that. I
again, we were at what, 56 when it actually started? Was it 56, 57?
54.
Was it 54?
54, 500, I think. But then, so 26,000. But then don't forget episode 2 early access. $19. If you do not have a pledge, remember, if you have a pledge that grants episode 2 access, you're already going to get access to the exclusive title of Visionary, as well as the emote and other things.
I wanted to talk about that real quick.
Yeah, so you do not have to contribute that $19.
Because one of the things that I noticed, if you just click on the store real quick, was where is it? The stretch goals, they added a new house, which was the barn 2-story village home. And the home comes with the title, game access, and everything else. Now, I was sort of curious about why they did that. just because I didn't know if everybody who had paid for the all 5 episodes was going to get this, or this was actually a way to get that if you didn't get it. So I'm curious about that. You know, why would the house be giving you that?
Because they really want horses.
Wow.
If you notice, anything that's horse themed in the add-on store has been moved over to the stretch goal store. So that includes the unicorn mask, the poles, the hitching post, the horse statues. So what they're doing is they're tying anything that's associated with horses and tying it to the stretch goal store.
That's not going to happen.
They're trying to find a way to get it to happen. Yeah. But the episode 2, remember, they are predicting that will actually come out next year. I think it's going to be pushed back at least until 2020, possibly 2021. As we already talked about the player-owned towns. Then you've got the episode 2 stretch goal with the barn 2-story village right there in the weekly update, where they have launched the stretch goal store. And yep.
Indeed.
These goals are completely unique. They will not be sold in the add-on store in-game nor as a bundle item. Once the stretch goal is met, they will begin working on the functionality for episode 2, and all the items purchased would gain some function related to the goal when episode 2 launches. For instance, the foal would grow up into a horse that you could ride. Each goal will have a progress bar underneath, tracking the progress. General philosophy is that these items cost slightly more than the equivalent items because they are linked to stretch goals. They're starting with the mount stretch goal and will add further stretch goals, including the flexible lot placement, pack animals, and the half-elven playable race. The weird thing is, in episode 1, when they tried to do the horses and mounts, I thought the pack animals stretch goal was included.
I was just about to say, pack animals,
Okay,
horses, combine, possible winner.
Yeah. And...
Yeah.
Right? I mean, just, yeah.
Well, not at 250,000, though.
Well, if you have 250 for pack animals and 250 for mounts, I don't see it happening. You know, if you take your pack animals and you sell your donkeys and your llamas or the whole package in as part of mounts, we might see it. I don't know.
That's right. We need more llamas in the game.
Oh, definitely. I got a llama. Baby llama. Baby
llama drama. I sold all mine. And don't forget, Release 56 is currently on the
Hey, I know
QA
somebody
server.
looking for a black horse. You have one of those floating around?
Black what? You cut out.
Horse.
Black horse?
The black foal.
What if we prefer to keep the baby horse instead of letting it grow up?
Well, you know, that's a question that's got to be asked as well, you know.
Or both.
I want my horsey.
He wants a black horsey.
Horsey.
Yeah, what happens when horsey grows up? That's going to suck.
And I want to know what's up with Scrota's texture here.
What's,
fertilizer.
So, Scrota's translucent.
That's right.
Oh, what is he wearing? One of them rings?
I woke up and drank the wrong potion.
It's like, what is up with that?
Where is Scrota?
He's up on my
there he
camera.
is. Yeah, okay,
Hold
I
on.
see him out there.
So, if you notice, Scrota's body is translucent.
Yeah, he's wearing one of them rings.
What? No, the ring of the Cuddlekin makes you translucent?
Yeah.
I was unaware of that.
It's a pretty interesting ring. Yeah, hold on, I got one.
Makes you jump, too.
Yeah.
And it gives you that, where is it?
I haven't seen that
There it
functionality in a while.
It also makes you an ugly looking kind of greenish.
Well, we do also have the Release 56 is on the QA server, and that includes the ether creatures, dragons, liches, and scorpions, more unicorn components, brewing polish, and possibly the fix of the brewing bugs. User interface polish with the mail. Supposedly, your chests are supposed to open up nearly instantaneously again. To me, I was getting anywhere from
believe it when we see it. Yeah,
I was getting anywhere from 1 to 20 seconds. Really instantaneously again. To me,
Yeah, and I think you're impatient.
to wait 20 seconds for a chest to open.
You're impatient.
Yeah.
Patience is a virtue.
Anger is a gift. That's what my tattoo tells me, at least.
Anyway.
But then we also have the Atavist of Purity side quest, as well as the Shooter Jennings quest. Wait, are you trying to say that we're way over time?
Yeah, you're way over time.
Yeah, we got 10 left.
Shooter Jennings release party on the 31st.
That's right. A little over a week away. Shooter Jennings' new release party next Tuesday. We'll tell you more about that throughout the week. But of course, right now we got to tell you about that NBNN Shroud of the Avatar app, available in the Google Play Store, the Apple iTunes Store, or the Amazon App Store. That's right, you can read the NBNN Daily Britannian, check out the forum, shop the marketplace, or browse the NBNN Community Calendar, brought to you every day by our good friends over at hometownhero.com.
That's right. That community calendar is on nbnn.info. Just click on the calendar button. Remember, it is an aggregate of all the available Google public calendars related to Shroud of the Avatar. If you have a Google public calendar that you wanted connected to the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar community calendar, or if you want to add one-off events to the NBNN Shroud community calendar, you can always email news@nbnn.info, and that guy will eventually do something with it. And I may or may not read it off, depending on how I'm feeling. This is Monday, July 23rd. And all times on the community calendar, Central Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia time.
Nude Britannia time.
It is Monday, so there isn't a lot, but Monday through Friday, 12s and 6s around the clock. You can always tune in your ether amplifiers to Wadia Radio Free Britannia at WRFB.rocks. And listen to two idiots interpreting the news so you don't have to on a little show called Lunch with us. At 7:30 tonight is going to be some PvP adventures with Cinewolf Odinson. Just message him for more information and see whether or not he puts an LFG up using the LFG tool. At 9 o'clock in the town of Verit Chaos at the Pub of Extraordinary Thought, Ander Tiana is going to be doing his weekly open role-playing event. And you know what? All great things, adventures begin in a pub somewhere. So do yourself a favor and go out and see what's going on. And the final event of the evening is on Wadia Radio Free Britannia at 10 p.m.
RFB.
And that is the Wicked Womb. And that's our community calendar.
That's all she wrote for Wednesday, folks. That's right. Don't forget you're watching.
Got plenty of time for our sponsors.
Lunch with Laz and Jack right here on nbnn.info, twitch.tv/Cinesister, twitch.tv/NBNN News. Catching us in replays on YouTube or listening on the radio, we do appreciate it. We thank you all. Like our good buddy Eagle there, you can always cheer in bits. You can cheer in Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, whatever it is, over on Jack's stream. You can become a patron by going to patreon.com/NBNN and becoming a monthly supporter. Or you can become a sponsor and buy a sponsor package out there. All sorts of ways to support us. As well, if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free sub every month, and we'd appreciate if you use your sub on our streams. That's right. And thank you, all you guys and gals who do that monthly. We do appreciate it. Of course, the Airy Fund. Ooh, what happened there? That's not good. What happened? Airy Fund. Become a supporter today and play for a cause. Check out theairyfund.org. bringing you the latest in community charitable events right here inside Shroud the Avatar. That's right, Skeggy Media's got his traveling papers. He's going to be at SodaCon Austin 2018, and we're looking forward to seeing him and meeting up and having a couple cold ones with our friend. Going to be a great time at SodaCon. SodaConAustin.org for more information. HometownHero.com to get your hands on some legit. That's right, $17.99 for 120 milliliters, and I tell you, it is legit. Good stuff, and of course, use the promo code NBNN and you'll save 20% off your purchase price over on Hometown Hero. And that's just not the legit line, that's off of any of the juice they've got, and they've got a wide variety out there. Coil more wands, putting the magic in your hands. If you're looking for custom wands or staves, there is Coil Moore is the guy you want to check out. Scroda's Music Service, or as it's known as Scroda's Music Service Thingy, over in the marketplace. If you're looking for that music, you want those buffs, Scroda's Music Service is available. The Britannian Mining Company wants you to come check out Black Rock Cove. If you got goods to sell, if you got crafting to get done, if you want to open up your own shop, come on, check out Black Rock Cove. Located in the Quell region near the town of Exeter and conveniently located next to the Exeter and Elysium mines. RelicsByRiddle.com for all your licensed Shroud of the Avatar swag. That's right, if you're looking for hats, patches, even the NBNN I Love This Shit bumper sticker. That's right. You can only get these at Relics by Riddle. If you want the new ones, you got to go out to our site, become a patron to get the new ones. But we got all sorts of great stuff as well. Relics by Riddle has got all sorts of other swag for you. He's got coffee mugs, beer glasses, shot glasses, all sorts of great stuff. Save some money when you check out there. Use the promo code NBNN. Save 10% off your purchase at Relics by Riddle. WRFB Radio Free Britannia, bringing you the latest news and entertainment right here inside Shroud of the Avatar on your Aether Vibration amplifiers. And of course, ShroudMarketplace.com, the preferred place to go if you want to buy or sell an account, because you can't do it in the forums anymore. So check out Shroud Marketplace for your account needs and much, much more, because the marketplace is the place. What did you say last? 125 plus vendors now?
Over 125.
Wow, growing quick, man. Growing quick.
And you know what? Bambi's taking full advantage of this. You need to check out Bambino.
I saw the Gus Ball.
He's got the Gus Ball host a game service out there. He's got a lot. He's got everything. He'll referee.
He'll even ref it for you for that fee. That's right.
So it's all kinds of stuff out there at Shroud Marketplace. Anything from accounts to game gold. Check it out right now. 125 for $1 million game gold. Right there at Shroud Marketplace. Anything and everything from accounts to game gold. Crowns of the Obsidian, almost 50 cents per crown. Way cheaper than you can get off the official add-on store. Telethon rares, artifacts, anything and everything, including services that other players are offering, just like Bambino's service of the Gust Ball, hosting a game, power hours, so some leveling, some crafting stuff, all cheese sign writing from Wolfdom's shop, then all the way to Scroda's music service, as well as some dude offering some in-game weddings.
That's right. Only find that kind of service at Lazarus Long's Weddings and More. Because it's not just weddings, it's a whole lot more. If you're looking to get hitched in game and you're looking for the right spot, come see me, because I've got you taken care of. I got a little something in my throat there. If you want an above-ground wedding, an underground wedding, lakeside wedding, a seaside wedding, sunrise wedding, a sunset wedding, or a bloodletting wedding, we've got you covered. You want a skydive wedding, we'll let you jump out of a balloon or an airship for all we care. We do it all. Of course, not just weddings. Again, telethon rares, rings, resources, recall scrolls, and much, much more. Weddings and more by Laz.
And also, don't forget, check out my shop, Cynicist Stuff. Or you can check out any of the other 125 different players registered as vendors and go hang out.
You
if you're looking to
still
sell
have
stuff
for sale?
Yeah, I do. And don't forget, you do need to register an account to buy anything. And if you want to start selling your stuff on Shroud Marketplace, it's so easy to sign up and register as a vendor and add items that Laz can do it. So, you know what? Yeah. It's so difficult. You just click on vendor products and create new product. Yeah. But it is that time for us to actually thank the most important people around here.
It is. We got to thank you guys because you guys and gals, don't forget the ladies out there, because we do have a female fan base, whether people believe that or not.
I know.
All three of them.
But yes, thank you for hanging out with us. We couldn't do the show without you guys, and we do it for you. So thank you for hanging out with us, watching on Twitch, YouTube, or listening on Radio Britannia. Love you.
That's right. We'll be back with more tomorrow right here on NBNN.
Or should we do it like this?
Oh, I don't care. Give him the big one. The big one, yeah. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.